Zarin, a familiar face from the original cast of The Real Housewives of New York City, is once again dominating headlines, but this time for a controversy that has abruptly derailed her return to reality television. Zarin had been scheduled to appear in a new docuseries titled The Golden Life, a revival-style project announced in early February that was set to reunite several former RHONY stars, including Sonja Morgan, Luann de Lesseps, Ramona Singer and Kelly Bensimon. The show was positioned as a nostalgic look at their lives years after their original fame, tapping into long-running fan interest in the franchise's most recognizable personalities. But within days of the announcement, those plans changed dramatically. Following the Super Bowl halftime performance by Puerto Rican superstar Bad Bunny, Zarin posted a video to Instagram offering sharp criticism of the show. In the clip, she called it the worst halftime show ever, complaining that much of the performance was in Spanish and saying she could not understand what was being sung. She went further, claiming that the spectacle appeared political and asserting that there were literally no white people in the entire thing. Her comments quickly drew attention and backlash online. Viewers pointed out that the halftime show prominently featured Lady Gaga, who is white, performing a version of her song, Die with a Smile, undercutting one of Zarin's central claims. Zarin also criticized the NFL for choosing Bad Bunny as the headliner, saying the league had sold out. In the video, she speculated that the concert was connected to immigration enforcement issues, referencing U.S. immigration and customs enforcement and the political tensions surrounding immigration crackdowns in parts of the country. The NFL did not immediately respond to requests for comment, but before the event, Commissioner Roger Goodell had publicly defended the decision to select Bad Bunny, calling him one of the greatest artists in the world. The halftime show itself was widely framed as a celebration of Latino culture, emphasizing themes of unity and inclusion. Toward the end of the performance, Bad Bunny switched to English to say, "God bless America," while naming countries across North, Central and South America. He lifted a football emblazoned with the phrase, "Together we are America," reinforcing the show's message of multicultural pride. Zarin's Instagram video was taken down shortly after it was posted, but not before it had spread across social media platforms and sparked intense criticism. Comment sections quickly filled with angry responses accusing her of intolerance and racism. "Glad the mask finally came off and you showed your true colors," one commenter wrote. Another added bluntly, "Take your hate and racism elsewhere." The controversy soon reached the producers of The Golden Life. Blink 49 Studios, the production company behind the series, released a statement saying that it had decided not to move forward with Zarin's involvement because of her recent public remarks. The company emphasized that it remained committed to delivering the show in line with its standards and values. Representatives for Zarin did not immediately respond to requests for comment following the announcement. Fans also began pressuring the network directly, flooding comment sections and tagging the channel in posts urging executives to reconsider casting her. While the network itself declined to elaborate, it pointed reporters back to Blink 49's official statement. The fallout extended beyond television. Zarin Fabrics, the well-known Manhattan textile store once owned by Zarin's late husband, issued a public message distancing itself from the former reality star. In its statement, the company declared that it stood firmly against racism, discrimination and rhetoric that seeks to exclude or diminish people based on identity, culture or background. The post was accompanied by an image of Zarin's face marked with a large red X, signaling a clear and dramatic break. Zarin was not the only former housewife to weigh in on Bad Bunny's performance, however. Taylor Armstrong, an original cast member from The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, posted an Instagram story showing herself dressed in a gladiator costume with the caption, "Were you entertained? I am embarrassed for the NFL and Apple for the Super Bowl halftime show totally in Spanish with a Cuban flag." Her comments, too, drew criticism from fans who accused her of cultural insensitivity. As backlash intensified, Zarin disabled comments on many of her Instagram posts, but that did not stop discussion from spreading elsewhere, particularly on the pages of her former castmates. Sonja Morgan, who is also slated to appear in The Golden Life, shared a contrasting message. Posting on Instagram, she extended love to her Latin friends and supporters, and urged people not to be divisive. "Let's not be divisive. Let's be inclusive," Morgan wrote, echoing a phrase she once used during her years on RHONY. Her statement was widely praised, with fans thanking her for speaking up and for taking a more supportive stance. Some viewers went further, saying they would refuse to watch the new series if Zarin were involved at all. "We want to support you, but we can't watch the show with Jill on it," one commenter wrote. The controversy highlights how quickly social media statements can ripple outward, reshaping casting decisions, business relationships and public reputations almost overnight. What was meant to be a triumphant return for one of New York's most recognizable reality TV personalities has instead become a cautionary tale about the power of public reaction in the modern entertainment industry. As production on The Golden Life continues without her, the long-term impact of the backlash on Jill Zarin's career remains to be seen. For now, the incident stands as one of the most talked about celebrity controversies of the season, fueled by a halftime show, a viral video and a storm of online outrage that refused to fade quietly.